So guys, Terence Crawford accuses Manny Pacquiao of ducking him since 2015. Terence Crawford says he's been looking to fight Manny Pacquiao since 2015. I'm just going to read out what Mr. Terence Crawford had to say. Terence Crawford says, I say I'd rather fight Pacquiao because he don't have that much longer in the sport. I would want that name on my resume. Then Spence, that's the fight. Then Spence, because that's the fight that everyone wants to see. Okay, he goes, I've been trying to fight Pacquiao since 2015. That's not a secret that it's a big fight. I've been looking forward to. Back when I was trying to fight him, he was fighting guys like Brandon Rios, Jesse Vargas, Tim Bradley, 2 more times. I don't know what it was. I just think they didn't like my style or whatever it was. Now that he's at the last leg of his career, maybe it is about the money. For Pacquiao to get in the ring with me or Errol Spence, he's going to have to get paid for it. Okay. Manny Pacquiao, Terence Crawford says he's been trying to fight Manny Pacquiao since 2015, right? I've been following this Terence Crawford Manny Pacquiao thing. Terence Crawford saying that Manny Pacquiao's been ducking him since 2015. And here's the thing, this is a business. This game is a business. Manny Pacquiao would fight Terence Crawford. There's no issue in not fighting Terence Crawford, right? Manny Pacquiao shown throughout his career that he would fight anyone, right? He fought guys bigger than him, twice the size of him, where people thought he shouldn't be taking those fights, dangerous for his health. And he ended up going in there and beating them. So he's not afraid to fight Terence Crawford. We should get that out there. But Terence Crawford feels a little frustrated because Terence Crawford feels that I've been looking to fight Manny Pacquiao. I've been looking to fight Manny Pacquiao for a very long time, but the fight's not been materializing. The reason why the fight's not materializing is because of your star power. It's because of the fact that that fight didn't have enough money in it. Right? Manny Pacquiao asked Bob Arum that I think he asked for something like $20 million or whatever. And that fight doesn't pay Manny Pacquiao $20 million. And I'm pretty sure in the Thurman fight, he got paid a good amount of money. I don't know if it was 20 million, but I'm pretty sure it must have been a figure near there. Terence Crawford's fight, I don't think they were offering him enough money. So it had nothing to do with the fact that, because the way Terence Crawford talks about it as if Manny Pacquiao is avoiding Crawford. But his own promoter just a couple days ago or a week ago came out and said that he's been in talks with Pacquiao's team about making a Crawford fight. This is what his promoter's been saying. But then Pacquiao's team came out and said that that's nonsense. So we don't know what's coming out from the Crawford camp. We don't know what's going on. Crawford's saying one thing, Bob Arum's saying another thing. But one thing is for sure, that I do think Manny Pacquiao may face Spence over Terence Crawford because the Spence fight's a bigger fight. It's a bigger money fight. Now, the Crawford fight is a much bigger fight now because it's a unification fight between Pacquiao and Crawford than what it was back then. Now it's a much bigger fight. Plus, Crawford's a welterweight world champion and Pacquiao's a welterweight world champion. So it's a unification fight. It's a big fight. So it may pay Pacquiao what he wants now. But back then, Crawford just wasn't a name, wasn't a star. You know, he's a good fighter. Yeah, we all know he's a good fighter. But he's a good fighter that hasn't got a fan base, right? And because of the lack of fan base, the purses he gets and the purses his opponent would get are not great. And Manny Pacquiao will be bringing a lot to that fight, virtually everything to that fight, because we know Terence Crawford's pay-per-view numbers have been terrible. He's only been on 2 pay-per-view cards, and the numbers have been poor, right? So it's gonna be Manny Pacquiao's gonna be the one that's gonna be, you know, it's his popularity that's gonna be getting those pay-per-view buys. Now Crawford may say, "Well, I'm a great fighter." Yeah, you are, but that being a great fighter doesn't sell tickets or sell pay-per-views. And obviously, because Crawford's an example of that. You know, he's not a big draw. He's not a big draw. And that's not having a dig at Crawford. That's just the truth. He's not a big draw for some reason. I don't know why. And the problem is, a lot of you guys will attack people that will say that are saying what it is, but you won't support him. It's you guys that should be getting behind Crawford and buying his pay-per-views. His numbers are terrible. You know, look at the numbers that Manny Pacquiao's done during his career. Look at the numbers that Mayweather's done during his career. Crawford's like, he's been on 2 pay-per-views. One pay-per-view did 50,000. One pay-per-view did 150,000. His number, like, what's going on? You know, he's just not a pay-per-view star. He's not a draw. He doesn't sell for some reason. I don't know why. Now, you guys living in America should know. You Crawford fans should know why. Why is it that he doesn't sell? Manny Pacquiao's done millions of pay-per-view buys. You know, Mayweather's done millions of... Why isn't Crawford selling? Why? I don't know. But the thing is, that's the reason that fight wasn't appealing to Manny Pacquiao. And plus, at the time, Crawford wasn't a welterweight world champion. Crawford was a nobody in the welterweight division. Manny Pacquiao had bigger fish to fry. You know? So, he's not going to take attention of Crawford when Crawford was at 140 and he's doing his thing at 147. There's no reason for him to fight Crawford. You know, and then if Crawford was a big name and a big draw, right, well, he's doing 1 million pay-per-view buys, then of course Pacquiao would fight him because the money would be so great. But the money just isn't there for a Crawford fight. Crawford, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The public's just not taken to him. And from what I gauge in America, there's a lot of media that are not happy with Terence Crawford because they feel that Terence Crawford doesn't engage with the media like he should do. Now, I don't know. I think Terence Crawford's pretty cool and he does engage with the media, I think. But there have been certain criticism of certain media outlets that I've seen criticize Crawford for not doing enough media work. Now, I don't know. I think someone like Crawford should be doing loads of media work because to get his name out there. But I don't believe Terence Crawford. I don't believe Manny Pacquiao docked him. I just think it was a case where Manny Pacquiao, it didn't make sense for him. Crawford's wasn't a name. He wasn't a champion at that point, and his pay-per-view numbers. I do think the fight, because of the fact that Manny Pacquiao will be bringing a lot to that fight, and Crawford's a world champion now, it's a unification fight. The fight would be much bigger now, so Pacquiao may be interested, but I think a fight with Spence is more appealing because Spence is a unified champion, and Spence is a bigger name. He's done bigger pay-per-view numbers than Crawford. So that fight's going to make more money for Pacquiao. So it makes more sense to fight Spence. And he's without Heyman and PBC. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think about what Crawford's saying. Do you think it's just Crawford being frustrated and not getting the fights? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face, and I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.